Hello everyone, Angelo here. Been homeless for 6 months, formerly in Virginia, now in Los Angeles. I'm in a nice area in Los Angeles. I've encountered some of the, apparently areas that aren't as good. And I only say that because day, I really liked it. I was like, this is cool. I was in different places, but I talked to people there. They're like, yeah, I don't like it here because at night you can't go out. So that's not good. I think a lot can be done to change that. And look at this. In a nice area, you have these things. If you don't know what these are put in by concerned citizens, basically people who don't want poor people around them, to keep homeless people from sleeping on benches. So that makes it difficult to sleep because you can't lie comfortably on that. There are so many homeless people around here, so many problems, but so many good people. I thought it's a shame. Why do people have to struggle? There's so many great businesses. I saw all these street vendors today. It was so cool. I got a full meal for $3. That was great. I was like, crap, why have I even been going to the 99-cent store? It's a good store, and I found a food bank too. Food bank got a bunch of food for like $16. And you can get, they said like $200 worth of food for like $40 there. And they have a good selection too. So they have vegetables and stuff. I'm like, that's awesome. That's where I'll shop when I have a home and I can actually refrigerate stuff. Look at a lot. You see a lot of these camper vans, RVs. A lot of them parked around here because a lot of people got to live in them. Streets are never that filled in Los Angeles. I don't even know exactly where I am. Sorta North Hollywood. I see a SAG-AFTRA building in front of me. And finally, I think I'm going to get a haircut. Eventually, it's been so long growing out. Haven't really had money for a haircut lately. Still don't have money for a haircut. I gotta keep calling my bank. They are giving me the runaround on the financial assistance. I told them what my situation is. Traveled across the country, car broke down, been homeless. They're like, well, we can't do anything now. Our program keeps changing. Yeah, right. That's fine, because I know what it is. They want to see if I'll just walk back on and say, oh, it's not worth it. I'll just, pay my credit card bill, which I can hardly do. I cannot do as it is. I am reaching out to a lot of jobs, a lot of people, trying to meet a lot of people, sending out emails to apply for any low budget shoot I can. Even when I can't work for it, or if it's like I might not be a good fit for that one, I just tell them keep me connected in case there's anything else I can do in the future for you, or we can ever work together because you make great stuff. So trying to be a good person to reach out to in that regard. Let's see what's down here. Oh, across the street over here. It's weird having big streets but barely anyone around. Like in DC, a lot of times you'll see a lot of people on any given night, on a Wednesday night, walking around. I think it's such a shame that there are areas that were old people, I saw this area, I can't even remember where it was today, but I was just kind of I'm always kind of figuring out where I am and going somewhere, and I was in line at a store, and I was talking to some people behind me, talking to them in Spanish, and they asked where I'm from. I'm obviously not a native Spanish speaker, and they asked if I like it here. I said I love it, and the guy was like, it's a middle-aged, 40-something. He was like, I don't like it. I'm like, really? Why? It's dangerous here? He's like, yeah, at night. I'm like, that's terrible. Why do people have to live like that? Why does there have to be such desperation and despair when there's every opportunity, if we want, and the police cannot fix that problem? Now look at this again. Can't sleep on here. Horrible. For all the people concerned about homelessness and equality, They're willing to make people homeless. They just don't want to have to see them afterwards. They don't want to have to know about it or deal with it. A lot of beautiful art around here. Look at this stuff. All over, so much personality on all the buildings. It's amazing. I've always got an eye on my surroundings. But you see the difference with, it's like the fascistic elements that make it so there's the rich neighborhoods separated by a few blocks to the poor neighborhoods, and all of them, rich and poor, have big gates on their windows in front of their houses. So around here, very tall bushes that you cannot get through. Oh, it smells like weed around here. I keep thinking, oh no, whoa, I gotta be careful. That's late. No, it's plenty legal around here. Great, I'm getting a phone call. It's just so unfortunate, and people can, there's things that can be done about that. Having books, having mentor. Anyway, but I know it's not a simple solution. I'm just the outsider, the new person coming here thinking, well, this is how it should be, and it's really, I can't